Hello and welcome to the first episode of Poncho's Toy Box. Now for the past 20 years or so I've been collecting vintage Star Wars figures, but for the past couple of years I've started to dip my toe in the water and collect other toy lines from that era. Slippery slope, I know, but there you go. And what I've managed to amass is a collection of loose toys. They're lower monetary value, they haven't cost me much, just a bit of fun, you know, so they tend to be well played with. Missing parts, accessories, missing paint, generally a bit of TLC and sometimes broken. And I like the fact that these toys have survived and that you can find them. And sometimes I take one of these broken toys, I do it up, give it a bit of TLC and pop it on display with my main collection. And that's what we're going to do today. When you get one of these broken toys, do it up and put it in a collection. So let's get cracking, shall we? So today we are looking at a G1 Decepticon. And the culprit is going to be Astrotrain. So I picked this up about 18 months ago. It came as a freebie actually, because I bought a Transformer, just a basic, you know, incomplete one, not too expensive, just a few pounds. And there was delaying postage. I was like, oh, where's my Transformer, mate? I haven't had it yet. I've been waiting like a couple of weeks. And he said, oh, really apologise, I haven't posted it. I'll throw you in a junker for free. I was like, all right, cool. I didn't know what a junker was. To be fair, because in the vintage Star Wars community, we call figures that, you know, they're a bit beat up, they call them a beta, but obviously Transformers collectors, they call them junkers. So here he is. He's not actually he's not in actually too bad condition. He's got a little bit of paint wear, but it's not too bad. I mean, he's got a scratch there, which I might have to paint that a bit, but overall he's not too bad. He's just missing two parts. He's missing his side of his wing, or the rail, depending on which way you want to look at it, and he's also missing his, just hang on a minute, he's also missing his arm here. So what we need to do, we need to find some parts for that. Now I'm not looking on eBay for the parts. That'll just, it's just not cost effective and it's not fun. So, roll on. So like I say, I got this about 18 months ago. Roll on about, I don't know, a few months ago, I happened to come across a job lot with some Transformers in, and this Astrotrain was in it. And this one's even more broken. It's the bit, the diecast here is broken off. He's got a missing leg, really heavy paint wear. Oh, it's in terrible condition, not worth salvaging whatsoever. However, it does have the parts I need to go on this bad boy. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the parts off this one and put it on that one and give that one a little bit of touch up with paint and then pop it on display. I've also got the gun for it somewhere. I have noticed a playwear fault with these. It's on the locomotive bit, the train bit. As you can see here, the diecast bit has buckled up, and that's because when you transform the head, the shuttle bit, it pushes up onto this diecast bit, and it pushes up. And what you're supposed to do, if you do it gently twist it, it doesn't touch that bit there, you see? However, if you do it quite roughly, you see how there, it's going to push it up. And that's what's happened on this one. It's pushed it up so far that it's come up, and, oh, well, as you can see, that's just come off in my hand because the other bit's broken off and that's completely gone. So that's a playwear fault with that, or just being kids being a bit rough and not transforming it properly. And on this one I'm doing up, I can see it's a little bit buckled up, so what we need to do, we need to push this down somehow. So I'm going to do that first. Just going to take his legs down, put that bit to one side, and somehow squeeze these down. Now I would normally use a pair of pliers, but I've used pliers on fixing toys before and things end up flying over the place and it just makes things worse, and sometimes I scratch the paintwear and just make it worse. I would ideally put it into a vise, put some cloth around it and squeeze it in, But here I don't have a vise, so I'm going to use a G-clamp. So first of all, let's get some protective tape so I don't mark anything. Come on. Right, so I'm using sticky tape here with the, well, it's actually like a spongy tape, but I'm leaving the other side with the paper still on. So just going to stick that there, like that. I'm going to stick that on top there, like so. And we've got a G-clamp here, and I'm hoping that I can just put it in and gently squeeze it, and these little black bits here will push level onto that bit there. Am I doing the right way? Oh yeah, I am, yeah. Oh, starting to tighten. Just needs a little bit more, I think, on the left side. Well, it is working, and it's not making too much mess. Come on. You know what, that has worked. That has worked just how I wanted it. As you can see, it's flush up against that side, and it is pretty much flush on that side. I wonder if I should give that another squeeze on that, I don't know. Oh, I can push it down with my fingers. Nope, but I'm happy with that. It's a lot better than it was before, and it saves me making a mess. Right, now it's time to take the donor parts off the other one so we can put it on the one I'm fixing up. Okay. So we're missing that part and this arm. So we're going to take it off this one now. So we'll put you to one side. Now, how are we going to take that off there? So it's got a pin inside it, just there. But it looks like it won't pop out that way because that is stopping it from coming out, so it must come out that way, maybe. So I'm going to get my pointy screwdriver. No doubt you'll tell me what it's actually called. I'm just going to push on that and see if it pops out, which it's, oh, there you go. It's come out a little bit there. So push that up. Seem to be a bit, there you go. Come on. Oh, I think that's a little bit too big to fit down there now, so maybe if I just, nope, needs a bit thinner. Right. Aha, we'll try this one, a bit thinner. Ah, there we go. Oh, There you go. As you see, it's got a little, you see that or not? It's got a little chisel at the end there, which makes it stay in, I presume. Anyway, put that. Actually, got a little pot. I'll put it in there so we don't lose it. Put these to the side. And this should, there we go. That's alright. That's one part come off. How much bigger part I need is this arm. Joint. That's a little one of mine. So the one of mine does have its ball joint tagged. Let's flick out my screwdriver. Yeah, so that's where its arm comes onto that bit there. Will it just take off, pull out? No. Okay, it has got a screw there, so maybe if we take that out. Oh, okay. Oh. So how does that come out? Does that somehow come apart? Ah. It does. Something's happening here. So fiddly, these transformers. There we go. The final piece. Ah, there we go. There you go. There's the both bits that I need. Right. I'll have to somehow put them back on there. That's quite an easy mechanism on the other one. Seems to be coming out quite easily. See? Not so much on this one. Maybe that's why it's not there, because it's broken. It's quite stiff. Yeah, it's really stiff. Maybe that's why it broke off. Some kid got frustrated with it. Yeah. Well, I can loosen that up somehow. Anyway, let's see if we can put that back on there. So afraid of breaking these things. Okay, so And that bit somehow goes. God, it's fiddly that, isn't it? Oh my god. Can't see any of this, can you? So I'll put that bit on, but that bit needs to go on top of there, underneath. So somehow. Yes, I can squeeze it, but there's a little tab there. And that goes, hang on a minute. Aha! Awesome. Disaster, dropped it. Woohoo! I'm asking back to this because my battery's about to go. Very frustrating. Right, got a little bit more battery. So where were we? Yep, so we attached that there, the top shoulder part. That clicked on quite nicely. I was a bit worried about that, but it actually went on alright in the end. So now what we've got to do is just fasten the rest of the arm together. How would that go? Little hole there, that must go in there. Or was it the other one? Where's that one go? I suppose it would help out the right way, wouldn't it? There we go. Yeah, that's it. Come on. Aha, there we go. And that one must sit on top of that like that. Or maybe the other way. Aha! There we go. Now to find the screw. And there we go. There's his arm back on. Excellent. Oh, does that go back in? Quite stiff, is that, isn't it? I wonder it broke off. Some kid must have been proper rough with it. Saying that, that's just as bad. There you go, both in now. Now, need to put the rail back on. remember which way it was. That's right, it was the rough side. So fiddly. Okay. So that. Might have DS off camera, I think. It's not playing ball. I think I have to push that in a bit more. Oh wait. Perseverance is key. It really is. Nah, it's no going to go off camera and do it. I'll be back in a bit. And we are back. I managed to get that side rail on, wing, whatever you want to call it, in the end, with some great difficulty actually. The pin was really hard to get in, and the way I got it in the end was by putting some blue tack just there to give it a bit more leverage, give it a bit more height. And the pin, it stayed in quite nicely and tapped it with a hammer, and it was all good. However, when I put it on, it was the wrong side. Well, obviously when I took it off the donor parts, I had the transformer upside down, didn't I? So schoolboy error there. However, 10 minutes later it was all rectified, and now it's all back on. I've given it a quick clean with a cotton bud and some water, because I don't want to wash it in a wash bowl because it'll ruin the sticks. And as you can see, it was quite filthy. So now I'm going to crack on and paint the die-cast metal bit. I'll just clip it together. Put those in. So I'm going to be using some Umbro acrylic black. Just got paint in my fingers. I know, try to plan ahead, get prepared. Clearly does not go to plan. Put them on here. I should have thought more about it, shouldn't I? Still, there we go. And after we put the black on, after it's dried, we'll put a bit of varnish on it. So let's get going. So we are back, it's 24 hours later. The paint's had a nice time to go off and dry. It's got a nice black gloss finish, which matches these sides here, which I haven't done. These the original paint on the other one that didn't need any work done to it. So there you go. He's nearly ready to go on display. So we'll transform it into his other modes, the shuttle and the robot mode. But first I'll give you some information on the toy itself. Let me just go to Transformer Wikipedia. So Astrotrain was one of two triple changes toys released in 1985, the other being Blitzwing. He transformed into a both purple JNR Class D51 steam locomotive and a grey space shuttle orbiter. Astrotrain was one of the earliest Transformers to feature ball joints for his shoulders, a decade before they became a design standard. Interesting. Right here in train mode, let's put them into shuttle mode. And there he is in shuttle mode. Right, time for robot mode. There he is in robot mode. I have his gun here. And there he is, finished. And that's how he's going to go on display. So thank you for watching. It's been my first video. I've had a few teething problems with lighting, things falling over, battery running low on my camera, all those sort of things. Like I say, if you like it, click subscribe, press the like button. Please make some comments, being positive or negative, and I hope to see you again. Like I say, it's been a real pleasure, a delight in taking a broken toy, bringing it back to life again, and put on display. And yeah. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.